हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आज हम लोग चैप्टर 3 के न्यूमेरिकल्स सॉल्व करने जा रहे हैं। चैप्टर 3 में एक्सरसाइज 3A और 3B में कोई न्यूमेरिकल्स नहीं है। 3C से हमारे न्यूमेरिकल्स स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं। तो चैप्टर 3 में एक्सरसाइज 3C क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 देखते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमको क्या दिया हुआ है? अ बॉडी ऑफ मास 5 kg इज मूविंग विद वेलोसिटी 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड, कैलकुलेट द लीनियर मोमेंटम। सबसे पहले आपको क्या दिया है, आप वो लिखिए। m इज इक्वल टू 5 kg, वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड एंड वी नीड टू कैलकुलेट द मोमेंटम p. Only these questions are put the value and get the answers type question. Okay, we know that p is equal to mv. m is 5 and v is 2. So p is equal to 5 into 2 means 10 kilogram meter per second. This is your answer. Only two things you need to be careful about. First, you will write the correct unit, and the second thing, you need to remember the formula. If you don't remember the formula, you cannot solve the given questions. Now, the second question, the linear momentum of ball is given and mass is given. So mass is 50 gram and momentum is 0.5 kilogram meter per second. And here we need to find out the velocity. Okay, so in this question we can see, we know that the formula P is equal to M into V. So we need to find out to V. So V is equal to P and this M will be transferred this side to P upon M. Now the second thing you need to see here, it is in kilogram and this is in gram. So what you will do, you will convert this gram into kilogram. So what it will be 50 and gram to convert in kilogram we need to divide by 1000. Okay, so here you will put the value. So P is 0.5 and this is 50 upon 1000. 0 0 cancel, this point if you will take out, this will come here into 10. Okay, now 0 0 again cancel, or this 10 will go upside. 5 5 cancel, this will go in the numerator. So V is equal to 10 meter per second. Only this is your answer. V is equal to 10 meter per second. I hope this question is clear to you. Now we will move forward to question number 3. Let's see what is given in question number 3. Here it is given linear momentum, force of 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. So force is given 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. And we need to find out the acceleration produced. We know the formula F is equal to mass into acceleration. Here we need to find out the acceleration. So mass will be transferred this side. So here it was in multiplication. So it will come in division. So force is 15, mass is 2. So acceleration is 15 by 2 means 7.5. And what is the SI unit? Meter per second square. Never forget the unit. You need to write the unit. Okay. Question number 4. A force of 10 Newton acts on a body mass 5 kg. Find the acceleration produced. Same question. Force is given to you 10 Newton. So F is equal to 10 Newton. And mass is 5 kg. Calculate the acceleration. So acceleration is equal to force upon mass 10 upon 5. That means 2 meter per second square. This question will come for 2 marks only, and you need to remember the unit, you need to remember the formula. If you will write these two things correct and calculation is correct, then you will get the full marks. Now the question number 5. Let's see, in the question number 5 it is given, calculate the magnitude of force which when applied on a body of mass 0.5 kg and acceleration is given. Same question, only different thing is given to you. Mass is given, that is 5 kg, 0.5 kg, and acceleration is 5 meter per second square. Calculate the force. We know that F is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass is 0.5 into 5. So 5 5s are 25. So force is 2.5, and what is the SI unit for force? That is Newton. If you don't remember the SI unit, so what you can do, what is the SI unit of mass? Kilogram. is the SI unit of acceleration? Meter per second square. You will just write the same. This is also correct. Now the question number 6. Question number 6 is given. Calculate the magnitude of force which when applied on a body of mass. 6. A force of 10 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. So F is equal to 10 Newton. Mass is equal to 2 kg. Now it is given that it is applied for 3 seconds. So T is equal to 3 seconds. Initially it was at rest. Means initial velocity u is equal to 0 meter per second. Now you need to calculate the velocity acquired by the body when this body is in still position. You applied the force, now it is moving. When it is moving, so it will gain some velocity. So you applied the force, because of that velocity change, that is its final velocity, that we need to find out, and changing the momentum of the body. Okay, so first you will find out the velocity. For velocity, what you need to find, you need to see v is equal to u plus at, but here we don't know a also, v also. So from here we can find out the a, we can find the a from here. We know that f is equal to ma, so a is equal to f upon m. So f is 10, m is 2, 10 by 2 means 5 Newton. Sorry, a is equal to 5 meter per second square. So this is your acceleration. Now you will put this value here, so you can get the final velocity. So v is equal to 0 plus a is 5 and t is 3. So v is equal to 15 meter per second. I think this is clear. Now we need to find out the change in momentum. So change in momentum is equal to p is equal to m. Change in momentum is final minus initial velocity. M is 2, final velocity is 15, initial is 0. So is equal to 2 into 15. So P is equal to 15 into 30. And what is the SI unit? Mass is in kilogram and velocity is in meter per second. So kilogram meter per second. This is your answer. Now we will move forward to question number 7. So 7 number question is a force acts for 10 seconds on a stationary body. So you can see force acts on for 10 seconds. So t is equal to 10 seconds. The body was stationary. That means the initial velocity is 0 meter per second. Of mass 100 kg. So m is also given to you. That is 100 kg. After which the force ceases to act, the body moves through a distance of 100 meter in the next 5 seconds. Means when you apply the force and then you stop applying the force. So the body moves in 100 meter in the next 5 seconds. So this is T1 and T2 is 5 seconds. Calculate the velocity and then you need to calculate the acceleration produced by the force and the magnitude of the force also. So these 3 things we need to find out. The first one is final velocity, then acceleration and then magnitude of force. Okay. So here we will find out. First we can see mass is given to us, initial velocity is given, final velocity we need to find. So for final velocity we can use the formula v is equal to u plus at. But here you can see that initial velocity is given to us but the final velocity is not given. So from where we can find out the value? You will use velocity. For velocity we know the formula distance upon time. Distance is given to, velocity is equal to distance upon time. Distance is 100 and time is 5. So 100 upon 5 means 20 meter per second. This is our velocity. ठीक है. इसके बाद हमको फाइंड आउट करना है एक्सेलरेशन. सो नाउ वी नो द वेलोसिटी, सो वी कैन फाइंड आउट द एक्सेलरेशन. सो लेट्स फाइंड आउट द एक्सेलरेशन. So what we will do for acceleration, v is equal to 20, u is 0, acceleration we need to find out, and time period. What is the time period given to us? This acceleration is when you applied the force. जब आपने फोर्स अप्लाई किया था, आपको दो चीज़ें याद रखनी है, ठीक है। यहाँ पर बॉडी 0 मीटर पर सेकेंड पे थी, आपने फोर्स अप्लाई किया। जब आपने फोर्स अप्लाई किया तो यहाँ इसकी स्पीड बढ़ती गई और इस स्पीड पर ये फाइनल स्पीड में पहुँची पॉइंट बी पर। यहाँ 0 थी, यहाँ हो गई 20 मीटर पर सेकेंड, ठीक है। अब आपने फोर्स अप्लाई करना छोड़ दिया। जब आपने फोर्स अप्लाई करना छोड़ दिया तो भी ये बॉडी सेम स्पीड से 100 मीटर का डिस्टेंस कवर की कितने देर में? 5 सेकेंड में। इसीलिए हमने यहाँ पे ये फॉर्मूला यूज़ किया, क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक्सेलरेशन नहीं हो रहा था। बट हम जो यहाँ पे एक्सेलरेशन हो रहा है, तो टाइम पीरियड आपने फोर्स कितनी देर के लिए लगाया था? 10 सेकेंड के लिए। इसलिए आप टाइम पीरियड कौन सा लोगे? T1 वाला, ठीक है। तो A × 10, तो 20 इज इक्वल टू 10A, 0 कैंसिल, A इज इक्वल टू 2 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। आई थिंक दिस पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज क्लियर टू you, no? Now we will move forward to the next one, that is force. So force is very simple. We know that force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass is given to us, that is 100, and acceleration is 2. So 100 into 2 means 200 Newton. SI unit for force is Newton, so that is 200 Newton. This is the question number 7. So in this chapter 14 questions are there. So this will be your first part. The second part, question 8 to 14, I will solve in the next video. Till then, thank you everyone for joining. Try to solve all this question, and also there is an important thing you need to remember, that all the chapters are interrelated to each other. So you need to solve all the chapters and you need to remember all the things, because here you can see these all are from chapter number 2. So try to revise all the chapters and then remember everything. Don't just forget and go forward, okay? So thank you everyone. Keep supporting us, and if you like my effort, please hit the like button. Comment if you have any query and suggestion, and if you want to support me, subscribe the channel and share the video with your friends also. Thank you. Have a nice day.